got a bunch of workmen like literally outside my window there, and they're making the most noise I've ever heard, and it's not even like drills, it's just like talking and sneezing. Hello everybody, today I'm going to be doing a little TBR for you guys. Basically I'm going on a little trip to see a friend of mine. She is living in South Korea at the moment teaching, and she invited me to go out and visit her, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm hoping to take my camera with me and do a bit of vlogging while I'm out there. I'm out there for about 2 weeks and I think I'm going to get some good footage, so hopefully you will see a video of that. But I thought I would just quickly share with you what I plan on taking to read while I'm out there. I don't know how much time I'm going to get to read, what we'll be doing. We don't really have a plan for the whole 2 weeks. I think there's a couple of days where she's working where I'm going to be sort of alone, so I might get some reading done. Who knows, we'll see. So I am taking my full Kindle with me. I have about, I don't know, upwards of 40 books on here, so I'm not going to talk about them all, but there's just 3 that I want to that I'm making an active effort to read on here. The first being The Alchemist. I don't really know a lot about this book other than nowadays it's sort of considered a little bit of a classic. I like the fact that I don't know a lot though, because I'm really excited to just go into it blind. All I really know is that it involves travel, which I'm all about, and a young boy sort of finding his way. I'm really excited to read it, and Egypt, I think it's Egypt that he goes across. And I do like reading books sort of involving travel and that sort of thing while I'm also travelling. So yeah, I'm really excited to give that a read. The second book I'm going to try and read while I'm away is called The Museum of You by Caris Bray. Again, I don't know a whole lot about this. I got this off NetGalley. I've heard it's good, but I don't really know a lot about the plot. So you might have to Goodreads it. I'll maybe link it down in the description. Maybe I should have looked this up before I started this video. That would be a good idea. Okay, so what I can gather from this, it's a story of a young girl whose mother is dead and she wants to know about the mother, but the father's not telling her. So she goes looking for different bits of what her mother used to own and sort of gathers up a collection of her mother's possessions and things that will give her the story of her mother. Yeah, like I say, I don't really know an awful lot about this book, but I've heard really good things, and I like going into a book blind, not knowing the exact plot. So I'm really, really excited to read this. The other book I want to read is Station 11 by Emily St John Mandel, and this is, I think everybody's read this by now, but I am just one of the few that hasn't. I've looked at it so much in the shops and I just finally thought, do you know what, I'm going to read it. I haven't read it because it's a dystopian and I don't really read an awful lot of dystopian books. But at the same time, it's not like an apocalyptic dystopian book. I think it's very different. It involves a lot of art and a lot of music in particular as well, I think. So I think I'm really going to enjoy this one. A lot of people that I really trust on BookTube have said they really liked it, so I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. I also have a few audiobooks to listen to. I love listening to audiobooks, especially on the plane. They're such saving grace. I love them. First one, I'm sort of partway through already. It's Norse Mythology by Neil Gaiman. I'm really enjoying this actually. I've of course loved my Norse mythology, and I was really intrigued to see what his book would be about, if it would just be sort of an information book or a few retellings. It's sort of a mixture of both. He's giving a lot of information. A lot of it's centred around Thor and Odin and Loki. He's probably capitalising on the fact that they're the most popular Norse gods. It's really nice to sort of know a little bit about it. When he mentions about the Aesir and stuff like that, it's like, yes, I understood that reference. Just it's nice like to feel intelligent for a change. So I'm hopefully going to be finishing that. I've also got Animal by Sarah Pascoe on my Audible. I love comedians' books. I recently finished one by Joe Lycett, who I've never really taken much notice of him on telly, but his audiobook is fantastic. In fact, I'll just quickly review it for you now. Parsnips Buttered. Oh, it started playing. Okay, so his book's called Parsnips Buttered, and it's very witty, it's very tongue-in-cheek, and it's basically him talking about modern life and navigating his way through modern life by passive-aggressively writing emails and writing letters to companies. And it's really, really funny book, and I definitely recommend it. But going back to Sarah Pascoe, I've heard really good things about this. It is essentially a book about a female in all forms of life, I think. But I'm really interested to see what she has to say, because she's a comedian that I do enjoy, but I haven't seen a lot of, so I would like to know more. So those are just a couple of the books that I'm planning to read / listen to on my trip. Like I say, I might not even get around to reading any, who knows. I mean, I imagine I'll do a bit of reading on an 11-hour flight, but who knows. I mean, I might just sleep. I'll probably just sleep. Do let me know if you've read any of the books that I've mentioned down in the comments. Tell me what you plan to read in the next couple of weeks. Like I say, I'm quite lucky to have my Kindle, because if I'm reading one of the books that I mentioned in this video and I'm just not getting on with it, then you can just pick up another one. That's the great thing about Kindle. As ever guys, thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!